So after a long time, the highlights for the season 9 are finally out. We're at Baku this week. We're going to go up the inside into turn 1, starting P4 up the inside of Cliffy. Bugatti's in front of us as well. We'll tangle up with him a little bit later as well. Into turn 2 then, drag race with Cliffy. And again up into turn 3 as we hold the inside, but he's got space around the outside and he's got better traction that side as well. But we've got the straight line speed and we're going to hold the position into turn 3, as you'll see now. Although, having said that, he does actually manage to hold it around the outside. We give him the space, and he does take the opportunity to try and stick it up the inside into turn 4. Trying to give him the space again. It's so hard around here. And then eventually up into turn 5, we manage to squeeze him out, and he won't be popping it over the curb into turn 6. Though he does have a little look. So that was that for now. Going forward a few laps, 5 laps in fact, and now right on the back of Bugatti. He always seems to struggle with the race pace. Fly past him into turn 1, but Cliffy's got the double toe behind. And even though we defend the inside and brake really late, Bugatti decides to go even later, pushes us wide, almost into the wall there, as you can see, and actually allows Cliffy to get past, and I was not happy about that at all. And as you can see, Cliffy actually goes straight up the inside of Bugatti into turn 2, and we're going to get the toe again with the DRS. Of course, Bugatti's still suffering without DRS as he was leading coming onto that back straight. And then we accidentally brake just a little bit too late. Cliffy gets tagged there, but I think he got away without any damage. Now Bugatti's back up our inside for turn 5. Again, pushing us wide, almost into the wall again. And this is where, for me, it gets a little bit interesting, because up into turn 5 now, we have the inside, we've got the line. He pops it over, well, not quite over the curb, managed to get his nose up the inside earlier on. Wasn't happy about that, so we have a little look up the inside of 7. He turns in and ends up spinning himself out. So bit of blame for both there, but stewards ended up deeming that as my fault, so I took that upon myself and served the penalty, of course. We actually have front wing damage. I can't remember where we picked it up. I think it was the outside of turn 16. But we did gain quite a lot on Cliffy here, and the front wing wasn't really affecting us, so we decided to stay out with that damage. And then it all went pear-shaped really at lap 19. We hit the wall here. I haven't done that in a long time. I was really surprised, and to be honest, I think I was actually distracted by what was going on in the party at the time. So yeah, just lapse of concentration, and that cost me dearly a podium. As you can see, I was in P3 at that point, and we ended up having to pit. And I had my wing repair on no from the last pit stop, which unfortunately meant that I couldn't actually get a wing change, even though I had no wing whatsoever. So the game had it. I had it on no, as you know, just to protect myself from losing 5 seconds at the previous pit stop, and in the end it's ended up forcing me to make 2 pit stops where I could have actually got a point. I don't know if I actually I can't remember if I actually got a point or not in the end. Samurai was quite a long way behind, so probably did, but with 5-6 laps to go, it was a huge kick in the teeth for me, and unfortunately that was that. It was a good race up until that point, but yeah, just a lapse of concentration and then 2 pit stops where I had to get a front wing change, and end up coming home with just a single point. And after the last few rounds, if you've watched them, or if you know the result of the championship already, then you can see that is not the easiest way at all. But yeah, we'll move on to round 5 next, and we'll see you there.